mate?
12 years I've worked for that lot, and they still call me Latchford like I'm the office junior. I wish I was. Youngsters get the fairest deals.
Why, what have you done now?
Oh, I had me ear all rinsed out by a bit of an high school kid who calls himself district manager over your garage.
That's old news. They're not keeping on about that, are they?
No, it's not old news to them, no. They've written to that Hunter chap. Paid me bill until Friday, and that's it. You're on your own, Jack.
What, homeless?
Ah, yes, they've always been a no deals, no digs outfit. I've been selling to eat as long as I can remember. I must be losing me touch.
Appreciate loyalty to they like our lot.
And they throw the book at you to prove it and all. Now, to be fair, when I've done well, I've done well. But you could wear out a biro on the space left on my returns these days.
Yeah, well, I gotta be off.
Hey, look, I just have one before you go.
I can't, mate. We got the dragon back in the office, Sharon. Any time after 2 o'clock, I'm in trouble. Unless we're talking about cars, so you know what I mean?
Yeah, look, listen, I just wanted to ask you a favour. I was talking last night, very late, and having a drink with that porter, what's his name, Willie, on the...
You were having a late drink if it was with Wally. He tell you about his back, did he?
Ah, yes, and he also told me that he boarded up with you and your missus, is that right?
That's right. She runs a bit of a boarding house. Nothing flash, you know. Got a couple of work people in there. Well, a big black hole like that, I tell you, takes a bit of keeping. And it keeps her off the streets, doesn't it?
Yeah. Well, happened I've been thinking, I won't be able to afford this place much longer, and I wondered if...
For me, it would be okay, but at the moment, we're jammed full, John.
Oh, it was just a thought.
I'll keep it in mind, though. Mention it. You never know. One of them may be leaving. Trouble is, communication between me and Maeve, we don't very often, you know what I mean?
I'll be grateful if you'd ask.
I'll do that, but I must go. So out, John.
Mandy, come on. Can I have a little... Can I have a drink? Thanks.
Oh, where's Sharon?
Oh, she must be in the workshop. Oh, I didn't see her there. Oh, hang on a bit. She's been telling me what a mate you've been to Nina. I'm really, impressed by that. I couldn't do it myself.
Oh, of course you could. I thought I couldn't.
Oh.
So what's the big emergency?
Well, I think I'd better let her tell you herself.
Oh, come on, Matt. She doesn't want me to pick Nina up from school again, does she?
I'll let her tell you herself.
Oh, come on, tell me.
Yes.
Hello, you were ever so quick. Thanks a lot, love.
So was this the emergency?
No, but it could have been. It could have been. You're dripping it. No, it's Nina.
You want me to pick her up from school again, don't you? I said I wouldn't.
I know, and I said I wouldn't ask. It's not that. If it upsets you, Benny can pick her up and meet you in the village.
So come on, what do you need me for then?
I promised I'd take her to the zoo this afternoon. Now I can't. It was going to be our last afternoon together, a special treat. But David Hunter came in moaning about those accounts. The zoo. Benny's going as well. Might be fun. 3 of you. Besides, you never got a chance to say goodbye to her properly, did you?
How can you say goodbye to somebody who doesn't even know the meaning of the word, Sharon? She doesn't know what it means. That she'll never see us again.
You underestimate her. Besides, all kids forget.
Right, Nicky? All right, what time do I pick her up?
3, more or less. Benny's doing some errands for Mrs. Hooper in the village, so he'll be at the flat at 3 o'clock. I'll ring the school, tell the headmistress you're coming, otherwise I'll shove her on the bus. Right, thanks. Di, ever think of having another kid?
You gotta be joking.
No, I'm serious.
With whom, Sharon?
On your own.
I've seen where it gets you.
Ah, Mrs. Hunter, been looking for you.
Why, what's the matter?
Oh, no problem, but I've cracked it.
Oh, what?
About that young boxer, you know, Danny Jackman. He got his lot in the ring.
Killed. When?
Well, the boys at the pub, they were arguing about it, but they said it was about, what, the late 50s, early 60s? Long time ago.
I see.
I asked around, no one seemed to know anything, but then someone suddenly cropped up with it, and everyone knew about it then. Is that the old man, Jacko, then?
Yes,
Well,
that's
I
right.
believe that.
Stand the lads round, will you?
Oh, no need for that.
No, honestly, it's worth it to me. Doesn't make my job any easier, but at least I know what I'm up against.
Lovely. Thanks very much.
Thanks, Sid.
Father.
Are you off for towels, love?
Oh, not very well at all.
Oh, no. More holy than righteous. Right, okay, I'll put you down for another packet.
Okay, thanks.
And how are you?
Terrible.
Oh, now I feel awful.
No, it's just one thing after another. My next call's not till 4 o'clock, and they're too busy to see me. Which means they'll stick me in a corner with a cup of coffee and let me trot out me patter, but they're not obliged to listen.
And I've always thought salesmen were thrusting and dynamic.
Oh, you get soured when you tout your little legs off and you still get slapped down. Soured. Listen, I could do with a chat.
Yeah, I can see that.
Listen, I know you're on duty.
Well, only till 4. Is that any good?
Oh, I'll fix another appointment.
It's that important, is it?
I've got a little engagement I'd like, and...
Be wasting your time, I'm afraid.
Oh, still?
Nothing's changed. Well, yeah, I suppose it has in a way. We are speaking at home, as long as we keep you out of the conversation, so things are bearable again.
Tragic. But you will be all right at 4.
Yeah. This place will be empty then. You can sit me down in a corner with a cup of coffee, and then I'll let you trot out all your patter, just so long as I'm not obliged to accept any of your offers.
Oh, thanks very much.
But don't let me miss my bus, will you? Otherwise it'll be 22 questions when I get home.
Oh, blimey, I thought you were going to be late.
I'm early, you know.
I just said I thought you were going to be late, that's all.
You coming with us?
Yes, I am. Sharon's not. She's got to stay behind and do some work for David Hunter. Apparently he gave her a ticking off, so he's stuck with me, I'm afraid.
Well, we'll still have a lot of fun, won't we?
Yeah, of course.
Thing is, what are we going to tell Nina?
Well, just tell her the truth, that Sharon can't make it. Let's face it, she won't care who takes her.
What, you mean just because you're not clever that she won't remember somebody who's not there?
No, that isn't what I mean.
You know when we went shopping the other day with Miss Sharon, and she brought you back that present, that bar of chocolate? That was her idea. She didn't forget you just because you weren't there. You don't want to go, do you?
Do you want a cup of coffee?
No. You're not very excited, are you?
I hate zoos.
How come? Don't you like animals?
Well, it's not the animals, it's just I don't like all those cages and...
You can't have a lion walking up the high street, can you? I mean, cages, it's like their homes. I mean, when you think about it, that from their side, it might look as though we're the ones in cages.
No, I don't fancy it.
Oh, come on, just a little chat.
No, not now, missus. I ain't up to it. No, to be honest, I feel a bit flaked.
Well, why's that?
Well, I ain't getting me proper sleep, am I? I mean, these beds ain't up to much.
Oh?
Now, look. Sort of sags in the middle. If there's one thing I like when I'm trying to get a kip's a bit of support. The spine is a very delicate mechanism, you know. Yeah, you can't mess about with that.
Well, you should have said something.
Well, I ain't one to complain, am I? You can get all sorts of aches and pains from bed like that.
Well, none of the other customers have ever mentioned it.
Yeah, they wouldn't, would they? They got too much fat on them to feel a dent in a bed, if you ask me. Yeah, there's another thing. There's a couple next door arguing the toss all night. The woman's got a voice like a stone in a tin can. Ding, 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 ding.
Well, would you like to move? Into another chalet, then?
Yeah, I may as well stay here. No, I'm in here. I mean, all my stuff and that. When I do move, I shall be on my way, and no mistake.
Yes. Well, perhaps you'd like to catch up on it, then.
Oh, what?
Your sleep.
Oh, fat chance.
Oh, put your feet up, pull the curtains. Close your eyes, you might be able to drop off.
No. That's not me nature. No. You see, I've been active all my life, that's trouble.
Jacko, things happen to all of us sometimes that makes a difference to our lives. Sometimes changes it completely.
I don't want to change nothing.
No, I meant before.
For what?
Before Danny? Tell me about it.
Oh, not now, missus. Not now.
All right, then. I'll bring you some tea later.
me.
10 minutes, that's all I can spare, because my bus, you know, it won't wait.
Have a seat.
Oh, thanks.
Right. Close your eyes.
Pardon?
Just do it.
Look, you said you wanted to talk. Don't be so silly. What about?
Kath.
Somebody might see us.
So, let them see us. Hold out your hand.
I haven't done this since I was a lass.
OK, you can open them now.
What's this?
Well, open it up.
Oh, isn't that nice? Who's it for?
Always going wrong, you said.
Oh, no, I couldn't possibly. Oh, don't be so silly. I don't know you.
Don't you? Well, I know you and I want you to have it.
Oh, now you're being even silly. Have you been drinking or something?
Please, I want you to have it. Wear it. And you won't be late for our assignation tomorrow night.
No, I daren't.
Well, no one need never know, Kath. Please. It's my farewell present. And on my last night in the motel, I can't think of anyone I'd rather spend the evening with. Appreciate if you could make it. So what do you say? After tomorrow, we won't even be ships that passed. Is my last night here such a threat to Glenda? I'll go and then ask her. Get her permission.
Leaving? I don't understand.
Well, the contract with the garage was the cake, if you like. The icing doesn't afford four-star luxury, such as the Crossroads Motel. Point I got rammed in my ear all over the phone this morning. So, I'm digging in the locals, and I wanted your advice.
Oh, it's just the motel you're leaving, is it?
Well, if I can find fairly reasonable digs, it might be worth a stab at some of the smaller setups. If not, I might as well get transferred out. But I don't know the going rate around here. What is it?
Just a sec. You get on all right with Sid Hooper, don't you?
Ah, but they're full at the moment.
Oh, because I was round there last night, and I know Mr. Frost has moved out, but I think Benny's got his room.
Sid said he'll ask.
It's minus 4-star there, though. I mean, she'll look after you, all right, but it's a bit basic. You want something nicer than that.
Oh, I see. Executive flat, suite bachelor, no pets, furnished, one bedroom, share with a printing press.
What?
How else are you going to make the money, they ask?
This is lovely. Thank you. Thank you very much. I know it's only an idea, but it would solve the digs and meals question. How long do you want this place for?
Well, the way I'm going at the moment, a month, 2 at the most. Just long enough to saturate the one-man bands of King's Oak.
Well, I've got a spare room.
Now who's joking?
Well, I do.
Oh, have you got a spare Glenda and all? Oh, no, Kath, don't wish yourself that. No, a nice thought.
No, I mean, it's only half decorated. I know, but they've scraped the walls and that. You know, we could slap some emulsion on till you've gone. It's going to be the nursery, you see. I mean, at least you'll be looked after.
Do you think you, me and Glenda could live in peace?
Well, you and Kev get on, don't you?
Well, he's a nice
and
lad.
You've got 2 daughters of your own. You'd relate.
I had.
Look, we can't row and talk about you and suffer atmospheres if you're there to prevent it. Look, I'll talk to Glenn. When she knows I'm serious, I'm sure she'll fall in. And it's only for a little while anyway, so what'd you say?
Well, it's fine by me. I mean, you've got to live with it. But if she doesn't fall in?
Well, it's my house, isn't it? And as long as it is, I think I can give house room to a friend in need. And that's what you are, isn't it?
I'll put it right.
Good Lord, the time. That bus, I must go.
I'll run you.
No, no.
Be told, I'll run you.
You've seen the tigers before, Nina.
Come on, let's give
I
it a
know.
swing. Come on, have a look at these birds.
Oh, I've got my head stuck.
Oh, dear, stuck.
I've got it.
Look, Nina. You see those birds there? You like them better than those ones over there in cages, don't you? Because they can fly away, the other ones can't, can they?
I do.
She like you
They
like
do.
that, isn't she?
Yeah, I suppose
I
she
got
is.
Mummy.
You want to go and see the
Jump,
monkeys?
swing, swing. 1, 2, 3.
No,
What? Do it what? Again.
She likes to do
Ready?
it the proper way.
Ready? 2, 3. Whee!
I chucked it in. Are you blind or something? I chucked it in. Oh, God. Oh, please, God. No, no. Daddy! It's me! Daddy! Daddy!
Jacko? Jacko?
Yeah, what?
Tea.
Oh, yeah. I must have dropped off.
Good for you.
Yeah.
Nice piece of Madeira cake here.
And they got no fruit.
Right out.
Oh, there's always the way.
You know, you were dreaming.
Not me.
Yes, talking in your sleep.
No, I couldn't have been. I was only a cat now. I was half awake. I heard you come in.
Good job you're here.
Huh?
Raining.
Oh, yeah, well, you can't pick and choose. I shall get worse than that. Snow, sleet, a lot. Yeah, well, snow picnic. Oh, yeah. Yeah, and a bad bit of cake, that.
When Danny was killed, must have been dreadful for you.
Yeah, it was.
And for your wife.
Yeah, her in particular. She hated it, you see. Him in the ring. He had these lovely fast hands, you see. He could snatch a fly out the air. I've seen him do it. And move. Oh, dancing weren't in it. He was like a shadow. And one punch. One lucky punch. No. No, it weren't like that, missus. No, he was taking an hammering, see? Yeah, out of his weight, you know. Yeah. The other bloke was a welter. My Danny never scaled more than 135 pounds soaking wet. He was never more than that. So he shouldn't have been in with him, you see. It's no good saying that now, is it? Not now. But I chucked the towel in on it. They said they didn't see it. It was there, in the middle of the ring, when he took that belt in. Oh, God. When he threw that last punch, I knew. It was written all over it. I tried to close my eyes. They wouldn't shut. Yeah. And when his head hit the canvas, it was all over. And her, you see, she said I killed him. Over and over, she said that. I don't know. Perhaps she was right.